Generic greetings, Stuff Plus here, taking a break from making wholesome generic gaming videos on my channel to talk to you about PrisonArchitect 2. This is a collaboration with ParadoxInteractive in order to bring you up to speed on prison security in PrisonArchitect 2. In this video we'll cover prisoners' permissions, security staff, deployment, patrols, CCTV, and finally searches and shakedowns. Let's get into it. You don't just want prisoners wandering anywhere, it's your job to keep them inside the walls after all. The Permissions tab allows for fine-tuning on who goes where within your facility. The default option is Shared, which means anyone can use the area. This is fine for many parts of the prison, but suboptimal for others. To change permissions, open the Permissions tab under Management. Choose the desired category, then select the area to designate. Want to keep your inmates away from sensitive areas such as external fences or armory? Then staff only is a good place to start. Similarly, staff and visitors is a great option to help keep your inmates and the unincarcerated separate. Finally, you may want to segregate your prison for added variety and security. Some inmates don't mix well after all. Choose between Min, Med, Max, and Supermax categories to further add depth and flavour to your prison. It should be stated that some inmates will treat these permissions more like guidelines rather than rules, so make sure they stick to it. Security staff. There are several types of security staff in PrisonArchitect 2. Although all exist to ensure your prisoners' compliance and safety, staff may go about enforcement in different ways. Firstly, there's guards. Guards are your essential security staff and will no doubt make up the bulk of your security force. Armed with a commanding voice and a baton to back it up, these firm but fair employees keep your inmates in check. Next, there's dog handlers. Able to detect contraband and escape tunnels, your four-legged friends have never been so invaluable. They are also highly loyal to their master, so woe betide any inmate who wants to get between them. Need someone a bit more direct? In that case, hire some enforcers. Enforcers exist to deal with some of the more unruly prisoners you may have. Coming armed and with protective gear, they're able to hold their own while quickly getting prisoners back in line. Although very effective, they often use less than subtle methods in quelling unwanted disorder. Finally, let's talk snipers. Snipers take a mostly hands-off approach until it's time to act. With great range and visibility, they're able to take aim and deal with distant threats. It's best to keep them up high, so construct your own towers and keep them out of melee for maximum effectiveness. Many of the staff mentioned can be equipped with additional equipment such as stun guns and body armor. Make sure to check out the security options in the Bureaucracy tab. Guard deployment. Now your security force is up and running, you'll want to position them for maximum effectiveness. Select the Deployment tab under Management, choose the desired security staff type, and then assign them to a given sector. This can range from a small room to large open areas. The staff symbol and number assigned will be shown in any sector with deployments. Now staff have a better idea on where to focus their attention. This is best utilised in heavily trafficked or busy areas. Guard patrols. Patrols are similar to deployment but allow for more specific routes and detail. Opening patrols under Management, select Draw Patrols, and draw a route in and around your desired area. Once created, select one or more of your security staff types and assign them to this route. Staff will then patrol the area, watching out for any trouble. Dog handlers around cell blocks, enforcers between fences, and snipers roaming high are all good examples of patrols. Use them wisely. CCTV. In prison, you'll need to keep a watchful eye on things. The surveillance room allows for just that. Set up a surveillance room and place some cameras throughout your facility. Once staffed by guards, the monitoring can begin. This will give you information wherever your cameras can see, without the need for staff or patrols. This remote observation has its advantages, although may frustrate some inmates. At least you can rest assured you'll probably spot just who. Searches and shakedowns. Suspect your inmates are up to no good? Whether it be tunnels or contraband, it's time for searches and shakedowns. Under security measures, you'll find several ways to instruct your security staff on how to conduct searches. Inmate search will task your guards in shaking down prisoners and their cells only. Prison search is a full top-to-bottom search of the entire facility with no nook or cranny left uncovered. Finally, dog search will get the ever-diligent doggos to scour the prison, sniffing for tunnels and contraband. Naturally, any unauthorised activity or items will be fixed and or disposed of responsibly. This covers many of the prison security options available in PrisonArchitect 2. Let me know what you think in the comments. Once again, plus 10 generic gratitude points for watching. The next video will cover prison tools in PrisonArchitect 2, so subscribe to keep apprised. Once again, thanks for watching, take care, and generic partings.